Just a year later, the sword in the fire against Avenger betrayed the Empire and synonymous with treachery. But would Andraste have won? And if not, what would we have lost? Let us look not just at the act, but at the why of it. The armies of the faithful pierced the imperial homeland. It was revealed not as a wave, but as an arrow. And as any hunter will attest, if your aim is not true, there is no returning to the bow. We must consider how much of Our Lady's victory to this point was against the true Imperium, and how much it was against the echoes of an empire. Andraste, the inspiration, may not have considered such, but Apharath, the general, fought for homeland, not visions. Was it victory or defeat that his betrayal held at bay? Oh wow. Yeah, Apharath made the deal that killed Our Lady, that is fact, and when Andraste died, Apharath was gifted everything from the southern plains south. How generous and impossible to hold. This must have seemed. Let us look at Apharath and the legacy he divided among his sons, not with an eye for accusation, but from a tactical consideration. For he must have known that mere rivals had never stopped to venture. What if he said about creating peers, and none of this was accident? How then fared Israth, Ivran, and Verold? Paid by her own husband for land. Oh, that always sucks. But anyways, excerpt from a historian out of Heroes reading of the ugly heart of change. Oh god. Well, I read through the last one, so Mescot Villa Mescot de Lone, named in jest but generally respected, the Grand Madame, the Grand Madame, as she is also called, as was the last dragon brought down by Sir Conigan, the previous owner of the cafe. A spirited hunter, Conigan came aged in the years following the sighting that's named the era, while others were quickly assumed the tales of the ancient veteran dragon hunters what must have been exaggerated. He tracked the gradual increase in dragon numbers and size. Koenig believed we had yet to see a true return of the beast of legend, and that the specimens of his day were young, despite their ferocity. It is a cruel victory, but today we know Sir Koenig to have been correct. Koenig? His name is Koenig. If I'm even pronouncing that right. Even as he may have fallen to his own expertise. He was years overdue from his last hunt, and for the rest of us, travel weary. What we thought to be the pinnacle of dragon strength may have been closer to adolescence. The sisters of Madame Snappy Snips may have left their sibling far behind. Dragon hunters are so cool. Excellent torn from a disposable walking tour of the capital by Philhem, a bard. Oh, now I can start buying stuff. Oh well. While I understand concerns the property of the general distress of the bazaar, I must caution that release is needed. We are suffering not just ongoing civil conflict pitting brother against sister, not just outright war pitting Templar against mage, not just the loss of our most holy and the best of our leaders. We are suffering all three, as the sky is wounded for all to see. All we know of our world is threatened, along with all we know of the next. With this most grave notation, I ask that the rights of losses and missing remain. That the citizens, however, indirectly be allowed to post their griefs of known dead and the names of the hopefully living, and with them their criticisms of how they have been told or not told. For while I have no doubt we, as Orlesians, will maintain our utmost composure, there must be release, there must be grief, there must be mourning. If not, we do not allow this simple expression, we risk a greater outburst. Let our people shed their tears in as reserved a means as necessary. The market will be cleared in due course, but this time, we must let this simple expression stand. Written by Captain Ableon or Legion Guard Summer Bazaar. Extra for another torrent of the disposable. Alright, he lived from drunk sewering about Harold. Don't know what door. I'm out. My bet is paid. My debt is paid. Okay then. Waterlog quarterly mists of okay. The Randy Dowerker welcomes the blooms of spring with the collective Calipigian Corsairs being scandalous. Representation of Her Majesty's favorite cotton flagged her into. Okay, I gotta get out of that now. That was annoying. Okay, so where? Oh, right here. Okay, looks like I got quite a ways. Oh, excuse me. Quite a ways before,
So, like the king? Family line, all that?
Oh, it just sounds so complicated.
seminaries have multiple levels. Gotcha. Need to come up here. Oh. Ooh. Red handkerchief. And we are to obey well. We meet at 3 bells to discuss how best to serve the new way. Scrawled below in a misspelled script. Herald go at time, praise addressed. Taken together, the message reveal a time, path, and key to a location on the world map. Scheduled courtyard. Ah, interesting. Let's go ahead and get that done with. Cause I really wanted. Yep, there she is, and boom. Get my skin.
They know who I work for at least.
Okay. And what's in here?
Errol of Andraste. How much did you expend to discover me? It must have weakened the Inquisition immeasurably.
I don't know who you are.
You don't fool me. I'm too important for this to be an accident. My efforts will survive in victories against you elsewhere.
Just say what?
What is that?
Oh, brutal.
Ugh.
Love it.
Squishy one, but you heard me, right? Just say what? Rich tits always try for more than they deserve. Blah, blah, blah. Obey me. Arrow in my face. So, you followed the notes well enough. Glad to see you're well fit. Heard about your kind. Seeing's different. I mean, it's all good, isn't it? The important thing is you glow. You're the herald thingy.
This is one reason why I'm Canary. Some say that. Who are you?
Some believe I'm the Herald of Andraste. But who are you, and what's this about?
No idea. I don't know this idiot from Manners. My people just said the Inquisition should look at him.
Your people? Elves?
No. People. Name's Sarah. This is cover. Get round it. For the reinforcements. Don't worry. Someone tipped me their equipment shed. They've got no breaches.
Why did you take their weapons?
Because no breaches.
God, Sarah. Oh, I love Sarah so much. Running around pantsless. You know, during my first few playthroughs of this. Oh, hello.
Friends really came through with that tip. No breaches. So, Herald of Andraste. You're a strange one. I'd like to join.
I'd like a real introduction.
How about we get to know each other first? You know, names and such.
One name. No, wait, two. Well, it's like this. I sent you a note to look for hidden stuff by my friends. The Friends of Red Jenny. That's me. Well, I'm one. So is a fence in Montfort, some woman in Kirkwall. There were 3 in Starkhaven, brothers or something. It's just a name, yeah? It lets little people, friends, be part of something while they stick it to nobles they hate. So here, in your face, I'm Sarah. The Friends of Red Jenny are sort of out there. I use them to help you. Plus arrows.
So you are offering spies.
The Inquisition has spies already. Can you add to these professionals?
Here's how it is. You important people are up here, shoving your cods around. Blah, blah, I'll crush you. Ooh, crush you. Then you've got cloaks and spy kings, like this tit. Or was he one of the little knives, all serious with his little knife? All those secrets, and what gave him up? Some houseboy who don't know shite, but knows a bad person when he sees one. So no, I'm not knifey shiv dark, all hidden. But if you don't listen down here too, you risk your breeches. Like those guards, I stole their... Look, do you need people or not? I want to get everything back to normal. Like you.
Who exactly are your people?
So who are your Friends of Red Jenny? You must know them.
Oh,
It's not
I
hard
almost
to
just...
understand if you're not trying to waste your day on it. Someone little always hates someone big. And unless you don't eat, sleep, or piss, you're never far from someone little. Doesn't always work out, but a lot of people hated this guy. Someone got a laugh, someone got even, someone got paid. And someone has to have explained to them that free help is good.
That would be me. Like, I am so tempted to just go ahead and select, okay, you're in. Why ask if I glow?
Back there you wanted to know if I glowed. Why?
That's what you do, innit? You walked out of somewhere and now you glow. Andraste's herald. True or not, it seemed like the easiest way to know it was you.
True or not?
Well, that's what they say and all. Look, don't get ahead yet. I want to help this... whatever it is. Inquisition.
Sounds petty and criminal.
You sound like a thief who acts out petty revenge fantasies. And that might be bad.
Oh, right. You want to prop that guy up so I can say my sorries? Bad things should happen to bad people. We find someone not so bad, maybe he'll end up not so dead. Good enough?
But you didn't know him.
You say that like it's obvious, but you didn't know him.
I knew about him.
That's just rumor.
Look, I'd have been fine stripping his guards and nicking his stuff. Turns out he deserved worse. Or was him trying to kill you a good thing? Are you the baddie? Didn't think so.
I'm gonna be honest. That one's new on me. Okay, yes, join for now.
All right, Sarah. I can use you and your friends.
Yes! Getting good before you're too big to like. That'll keep your breeches where they should be. Plus extra breeches because I have all these... You have merchants who buy that piss, yeah? Got to be worth something. Anyway, Haven. See you there, Herald. This will be grand.
See you there. No, you're joining my party now. Hold on. Because boom. 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 Confirm. Oh. Ooh. Oh, that feels good. And there we go. Okay. I'm a happy camper. I'm a happy camper. Favorite character in the game is now in my party. Now to get all the loot. Out there. Alright, come here, you. Loot. Oh, I need to upgrade our stuff. Upgrade her. Oh, okay, hold on. Boom. Oh, all loot. 55 gold. Thank you. Is this the breaches? Too many breaches. Oh my god. Oh my god. That is... Love it. Love it. Damn it. Nope. Back. Back up. Full damage. Okay, so this is a different element. I don't want to stick. Ugh. All right, screw it. Boom, done. And a quick save. And here we go. First off, we get you this. How many points? 6 points. Okay. Okay, okay, what is this? Lost in the shadows. You live in the darkness. Entering stealth is now instant and removes all on stealth. You can even pass through enemies without being detected. Okay. Remain in stealth for a short time after attacking or taking damage. I'll also take that. Thank you very much. Alright, what is this one? You've learned to pick apart enemies that are still unwounded and unwary. Okay, at this point, for you, we're gonna be working on stuff a little bit different. Move faster while firing without sacrificing accuracy. Speed bonus 100%. Okay. I will worry about that. This I do want to get to. Alright, what do these do? Okay, if leaping shot hits, you can use the momentum of your leap to do a stronger draw as you come back to your feet. Your next attack, whenever you make it, will knock down its target. That is pretty nice. After striking a target with leaping shot, you retreat safely into the shadows, disappearing into stealth. I like that. And boom. Okay, yeah. Well, once she gets to the alchemical stuff, then I'm going to be reverting. Then I'm going to be switching her up into daggers. Once I get one of those, whatever they're called. Yeah. Preferred. Yes, would definitely like you like this preferred. Cooldown time 24 seconds, really? Oh, wow, I didn't realize that. Didn't realize that. Okay. Interesting. But anyways. Let's go. Next up. Quick save. Here. And just get all these characters over with.
Lady Adar of the Inquisition.
What a pleasure to meet you, my lady. Seeing the same faces at every event becomes so tiresome.
Hello?
So you must be a guest of Madame de Fer. Or are you here for Duc Bastien?
Are you here on business? I have heard the most curious tales of you. I cannot imagine half of them are true.
You know of me?
What have you heard about me?
Some say that when the veil opened, Andraste herself delivered you from the Fade.
Ah, and Madame de Fer?
I'm not familiar with that name. I was invited here by First Enchanter Vivienne.
Madame de Fer is a fond nickname the court has given Lady Vivienne.
I've heard she finds it amusing.
Know about this Duke?
I've heard very little about Duke Bastien.
He hasn't been seen much at court lately.
His business with the Council of Heralds often takes him from home for long periods. It can't be good for a man of his years.
And of course, there's the civil war. Bastien probably wishes to distance himself from the actions of his one-time son-in-law.
Tearing up the Dales in a foolish bid for power? It will end in disgrace for Gaspard. Everyone knows it.
Everything you heard about me, probably like a little bit idle. It's idle gossip.
I don't care what they say about me.
You should. The game has crushed far more powerful institutions than your Inquisition.
The Inquisition. What a lot of pig shit. Washed up sisters and crazed seekers. No one can take them seriously.
Oh?
Everyone knows it's just an excuse for a bunch of political outcasts to grab power.
We are restoring peace.
The Inquisition is working to restore peace and order to Thedas.
Here comes the outsider. restoring peace with an army. We know what your Inquisition truly is. If you were a woman of honor, you'd step outside and answer the charges.
My dear Marquis, how unkind of you to use such language in my house to my guests. You know such rudeness is intolerable.
Madame Vivienne, I humbly beg your pardon.
You should. Whatever am I going to do with you, my dear? My lady, you're the wounded party in this unfortunate affair. What would you have me do with this foolish, foolish man?
Let him go.
I think the Marquis has seen the error of his ways.
By the grace of Andraste, you have your life, my dear. Do be more careful with it. I'm delighted you could attend this little gathering. I've so wanted to meet you. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Vivienne, first Enchanter of Montsimard and Enchantress to the Imperial Court.
What about the Marquise?
Is that Marquis going to pose a problem?
His aunt is the Vicomtesse of Mont de Glace. Not a powerful family, but well respected. And very devout. Alphonse will be disowned for this. It's not the first time he's brought his aunt disgrace, but I'm sure it'll be the last. And after such a public humiliation, I expect he'll run off to the Dales to join the Empress's war effort. Either to make a good end, or to win back a modicum of self-respect.
Well, interesting party so far.
Your salon has certainly exceeded my expectations so far.
I'm glad to keep you entertained, my dear. I wanted to meet face to face. It is important to consider one's connections carefully. With Divine Justinia dead, the Chantry's in shambles. Only the Inquisition might restore sanity and order to our frightened people. As the leader of the last loyal mages of Thedas, I feel it only right that I lend my assistance to your cause.
And what assistance do you bring?
What exactly can you do for the Inquisition?
I am well versed in the politics of the Orlesian Empire. I know every member of the Imperial Court personally. I have all the resources remaining to the Circle at my disposal. And I'm a mage of no small talent. Will that do?
You'll work inside the court?
Does that mean you'd be aiding the Inquisition from the Imperial Palace?
Ordinarily, I would be happy to serve as liaison to the court, but these are not ordinary times. The veil has been ripped apart and there is a hole in the sky. It is now the duty of every mage to work towards sealing the breach. And so I would join the Inquisition on the field of battle.
What are loyal mages?
You say you led the last of the loyal mages. Loyal to whom?
To the people of Thedas, of course. We have not forgotten the commandment, as some have, that magic exists to serve man. I support any effort to restore such order.
So we got 3 factions of mages, if you haven't been counting, at this point. We have the rebel mages, we have the crazy mad mages who just want more power, and they're the ones who's truly fighting the Templars, not really the rebels. And then now we have the loyal mages. I'm definitely hearing stuff that I'm definitely catching on to stuff that I didn't catch on to in my previous playthroughs, because in all honesty, I have just literally just bypassed every bit of those dialogues, just like, oh, interesting, whatever. Yeah. Now I'm just like, oh, why haven't I been paying attention to all this before? Do you support the Circle?
So you're in favor of returning the mages to the Circle, then?
Where else can mages safely learn to master their talents? We need an institution to protect and nurture magic. Maker knows, magic will find neither on its own.
Now, in all honesty, I actually do like the circles. I do think the circles are probably best for mages, but a little bit less strict. And what do you get out of all this?
What's in this for you?
The same thing anyone gets by fighting this chaos. The chance to meet my enemy, to decide my fate. I won't wait quietly for destruction.
And do you support the Chantry?
Are you devout? What's your opinion of the Chantry?
I was a great admirer of the late divine Justinia V. The Chantry, at its best, unites the disparate cultures of Thedas and looks after its most vulnerable. Had she lived, Justinia could have accomplished so much.
But the Chantry opposes us.
You are aware that the Chantry hasn't sanctioned this Inquisition.
The Chantry is leaderless. They're in no position to officially sanction anything. Besides, my dear, if there is one virtue the Chant of Light teaches us, it is forgiveness. Once the Inquisition has sealed the breach, I'm sure the new Divine will not care in the slightest about official permission.
And what are loyal mages?
You say you led the last of the loyal mages. Loyal to whom?
Oh wait, I
To the
already...
people of Thedas, of course. We have not forgotten the commandment, as some have, that magic
I already
exists to
said
serve
this.
man. I support any effort to restore such order.
Is this business or pleasure?
Is your interest in the Inquisition Madame de Fer, or is it more personal?
Aren't you charming? It's professional, of course.
Welcome aboard.
The Inquisition will be happy to have you, Lady Vivian.
Great things are beginning, my dear. I can promise you that.
All right. All right. Let's see if... Let's go ahead and see if... Well, we have one new character to take care of now. Vivian, where are you? Vivian, there you are, with 8 points. Okay, Winter's Chill. Winter's Grasp now damages and chills nearby enemies as well. However, only the primary target is frozen. Oh. Enemies that are already frozen or chilled take massive damage when hit with Winter's Grasp. 1000% weapon damage? Ooh. Alright, so she doesn't currently have barrier. What is this? You have mastered the calling of cold increases your effectiveness when chilling or freezing targets. Oh, I better get that. Then ice mine, ice wall. Ugh. Don't think I care about that. Okay, what are you? Ice armor. You draw on cold magic. Oh yeah. Boom and boom. And then okay, Wall of Ice creates a large wall and you can cast it more often. Okay, what do you use? Summon a freezing blizzard to chill and drag enemies caught in the area. And with that, getting barrier should be good to go. Done. Ooh. This barrier is just nuts. Back off, back off. Making progress. Making lots and lots of progress. But with that, guys, it's time to call it a night. Thank you for coming out to the stream. Hope you had a fantastic time. Time for me to get out of here because I am tired. Maybe. Yeah, I'm tired. I'm tired. Man, if I had known I was gonna stream, ah, man, I'm sure I shorted myself on drinking beer tonight. Oh well, but I gotta call it a night. I am tired because I need to get back to getting used to streaming this late because, well, these are really the only times I can stream. But anyways, thank you, and as always, we will pick this up tomorrow night, guys, at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. Gotta remember that. Longest time. How much? I've probably been saying 8 a.m. for the longest time now. I don't know. But it's 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. Oh, wait, no. We will not be picking this up tomorrow. We will actually be picking this up on Thursday. Because tomorrow we will be back to Divinity Original Sin 2, trying to continue that, to finish that up. If I remember where I'm at, I think I still have some videos, highlights I need to send over. But yeah. I got some highlights to send over. But other than that, thank you. And as always, guys, stay active and stay connected. And I hope to see you all next time. Zircon, signing out. Bye, y'all.